Hey everyone, this is Leo Young with Impressive Reviews, episode 23, and tonight I'll be reviewing Arrow, season 5, episode 8, also titled Invasion, part 3 of the Heroes vs. Aliens 4-night CW crossover. So the entire episode is basically a VR for Oliver and his entire team. They're all living happy lives. Oliver is now with Laurel Lance. They're engaged, and everyone from his life is just normal. Well, not everyone. Thea's still his loving sister. His mother and father are still together. Hell, his father is alive. Let's just go with that. And then everything starts breaking down when Laurel meets up with her sister outside the mansion, and she shows her a pendant that Oliver bought for her, and she said it's a canary. And Sarah starts having like flashbacks. For Oliver, it's a different story though, because when he's getting robbed in the city with his father, he sees the Green Arrow, who, I'm just going to spoil it right now, is John Diggle. This begins activating memories from Oliver's true life, so he starts going looking for the Green Arrow. While at a party at the Queen Mansion, Sarah also runs into Ray Palmer, who then gets his own face slapped by memories. You know, legends and all that. So Oliver would find the Arrow Cave and find both Diggle and Felicity. It's violent, of course, until they have visions and memories of each other. But then it goes back to violent when Diggle throws Oliver out. So the next day, Oliver talks with Laurel, you know, like, I love you, baby. Let's get enough. Let's get together. Let's screw the marriage. Let's be one. And then Diggle meets up with him, and, you know, they're just talking. Diggle's like, listen, things don't look right. And then Deathstroke appears. That's pretty much it. Like, literally, that's what they talk about. Diggle is like, I can tell something's different. Smoke technologies, I believe, is not supposed to be there. I'm getting memories, yada yada yada. And Oliver's like, these memories are going to try and keep us here. And he's right, because that's when Deathstroke comes in. It's not the real Deathstroke. He doesn't even have a speaking part. It's more of a memory, a threat memory to keep them down. And then Sarah hops in and kills him, of course. So they all come together and basically say, we need to get out of here. Like, Sarah is skeptical at first, but, you know, she jumps right in. And they go and get Ray. Ray's like, alright, I'm down. I know that's not my real fiance. My real fiance's name is, you know, Identity Crisis Lady. And the only person who's not willing to leave is Thea. But as the team is breaking out, the Dominators send down their past enemies to keep them in. They send Damien Dark and his ghost. They send Deathstroke, and they send the two-armed Malcolm Merlin. And this is where the episode, that's where it started to shine. That fight scene. They do it in the rain, and there's just blood. No blood, but, you know, they do as best as they can. Anyways, when it's all over, they give one last goodbye to Laurel Lance, and they say, well, you know, Oliver has his own little blue lantern moment when he turns around, exiting. All of his friends and family are like, you can do it. You are a hero. And they leave. But that's when they find themselves stranded in the middle of space on a Dominator ship. Now, back in Star City, Team Arrow is working with Cisco, and he uses his powers to vibe Oliver's location. And it's kind of hard because he sees that they're on a spaceship, so they're alive, but they're in space. So it's a little hard to find them. So the idea is they find a female who uses technology, advanced augmented technology, which also gives her the ability to shoot lightning. And they're going to use her technology to advance like the tech Cisco gave, because he already had a piece of alien tech from the crashed ship in Central City. So, calling for backup, Flash and Supergirl appear, and we see that Mad Dog has distrust towards aliens and metas, because Flash appears, villain metas appear. Not long after these aliens appear, Supergirl appears. So, there's all that. And then he goes off and gets his ass handed to him because he's fighting an enhanced human. And I don't want to be rude to all the Arrow fans, but this pretty much showed me that Arrow and his team are useless. Like, I don't want to be rude because Supergirl and Flash come in and they tag team this bee. They just, like, Supergirl throws her across the room, Flash comes up and goes, batter her up, and just knocks her back, and Supergirl grabs her by her foot, and they rip off her arm. Well, that's Mr. Terrific, but this shows that, even though Arrow has these violent villains, it doesn't take Flash and all these other superpowers that long. But in the end, Ramirez takes back what he says, and he says, you know, it's good that people like you have powers. So the tech they gain only opens up the information that the Dominators use the same language that the Old Testament uses. And it's at this time Oliver and the others break free on the ship, and they find the signal, but they see that the signal's in space, and they didn't know that Oliver and his team took a, I would say, escape pod out of it. So they send Nate Haywood and the Wave Rider up to save them. And this is basically where we see that the Dominators are sending a weapon towards Earth, and that's where the episode ends. And that finishes part 3 of the 4-night CW crossover Alien vs. Heroes. I'm not going to even give my thoughts because that's coming in an episode at the end of the week. I'm starting this on Monday. I'm finishing this on Friday. And let me tell you, I have a lot to say about this. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. If you didn't, leave a comment down below telling me what I could fix. If I sound a little too loud, I know I'm still getting the hang of this new mic. Share with your friends. Look us up on the social media that we have in our About page. Or just hit that little cute red button. Subscribe. It helps us out. It supports us. It only takes a minute of your day. Anyways, again, I'm Leo Young with Impressive Graphics and Impressive Reviews. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.